broken apart, broken open with the hurt, and not knowing what to do with the confusion. That's how clients often come to me. And they often ask me, how do I come back from the hurt? At times, I'm searching for insights on what to give these clients and how to bring them to a deeper understanding of how this can actually be a gift for them. How can this hurt and pain be a gift? Everything comes from pain. We want to move away from pain. And so that's when we can really delve in. That's when we can have our very best growth. And if we're willing to shift to that perspective, then we're willing to look at the situation with a totally different eyesight, with understanding, be more open, be more forgiving, be open to what your partner they might be very different from you. And most of the time they are. And that's what's confusing. How do you bring them on even ground? How do you open them up to accepting each other? One is an iPhone, one is an Android. Each of you can do the similar things, but you have different operating systems. That these traumas and situations in relationship causes messes. And it can be very difficult to see your way through these. If you have the perspective of everyone is an actor on our stage, they come to us to teach us. If we are triggered about something, that's all about us. It is not about the other person. Everyone is a reflection of ourselves. Sometimes I feel like I'm throwing a life ring to them while they're swimming around in the ocean of confusion. But what I'm passionate about, what I love, is that there is a system called the Enneagram personalities that is freakishly accurate in helping each person understand why they're reacting this way, why they might have patterns that are sabotaging them, and how that personality formed as a survival technique. And the wonderful news is it also has a path of development that shows each personality exactly how they can move out of the depth of the patterns that are sabotaging them and grow to more consciousness, grow to learn more about themselves, which helps them in their relationships. I helped a couple a while back, and he's a big, strong man, not only physically, but in his personality. And they had serious challenges in their relationship. And I worked with them. We did 10 days of intensive Enneagram coaching. And each day they would come on and they'd be sitting there. What are you going to tell us next? What are you going to tell us next? And they'd read all the information on their personalities and tell me that she was learning to speak up to his strength and he was learning to listen. And so when I met with them 6 months later, he picks me up and he just about crushes me and he goes, "You saved my marriage. You saved my marriage." And I said, "No, I didn't. You saved it. You two did the work." And that's what the beauty of this amazing system is, the Enneagram personalities. You can tell I'm very passionate about it. It doesn't take a long period of time to coach people back to an awareness and understanding of who am I and their own growth and how they, even if they're in a very difficult situation, even if they decide to divorce, it is from a healthier perspective from both of them. And if they are able to work on this and bring it back to a new consciousness with new excitement to re-engage and re-energize the relationship, that might be even better. I I encourage you to, I have the Enneagram test is on my website, eileenhead.com. There's also a free call. Hop on, let's have a chat. I also have on Facebook a group that's called Relationship Advice to Live Your Best Life, where I teach you to live your best life in your relationships and to manifest and to create a life of more enjoyment, more passion, more fun, more adventure. So if you're struggling, I'm willing to throw you that lifesaver and come on in and we'll figure this out together and help you to create a life that you love to live.